It's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Blackfyre Rebellion as we continue under King Daemon the Bastard Blackfyre. If you are enjoying the Blackfyre Rebellion series, then do please consider leaving a like, it will greatly help the channel. Also subscribing, hitting that red button to subscribe will help grow the channel and encourage new content to be made. So at the end of the last episode, we gave the north to the Mandalese. We took it from the Starks after they rebelled. But I think what I might do is just ransom him. I can seize something from him. What can I take from you, actually? We don't really need another Valyrian steel sword, but it would do to diminishing their house a little bit. So we could have a little collection of Valyrian steel swords. Why not? He deserves punishment. It will change our tyranny by 5, but I think it's worth doing. He will absolutely hate us for it, but that is the way it will be. What does it do to our tyranny? Nothing at the moment, interestingly enough. Oh, we just invited someone to be in the King's Guard. I didn't even realise, but that's fine. So, no tyrant. So I'm kind of happy with that. Doesn't pop up here either. So we could give a Valyrian steel sword to Aegon, my son, because at the moment he only has a weirwood bow. I am going to give him Nightfall, because another Blackfyre deserves another Valyrian steel sword. Can I give him other gifts? What else could we give him? We haven't got any special armor to give, really. So that's kind of... Oh, I do actually have a fine set of armor, but we're using that to help increase our own personal combat skill. But Aegon the Imperious is a very good marshal. He's very decent in other things. Not a great fighter, but hopefully Nightfall, if he equips it, will help with that. And we will go ahead and ransom you, because there's not much point in me holding on to you. I can get 145 gold and use that to fund my expansion in King's Landing, which is always lovely. So let's have a look. What are we building at the moment? We're currently building trebuchets to upgrade the Red Keep a little bit. We've invested an awful lot of money into the Red Keep, and it shows. Our wealth is pretty good. And all in all, things seem to be doing well. Pentos hopefully will be being run rather well by my son. He's hoping. We gave him the High Lordship. He's got good diplomacy. He has now got 4 point something K, so that's good. As long as he doesn't get invaded by Bravos, that should be fine. My lover has been really letting herself go. It's fine, we don't care. We're getting on to the point now where we're 69. This may well be the last Blackfyre Rebellion episode. Poor old Daemon has had a long but very prosperous and very successful life. He's done some great changes to the realm. What is going on in the Vale? Facing a war for Sir Alec's claim on the Vale. So they want to put... Oh, not even... Do I need to offer to help you? Shall I give you some cash? I'll give you some cash so you can finance maybe a mercenary army if you need it. There's 110 gold now. So he should be alright, hopefully. Crakehall still rules in the Westerlands and still likes me for it. We have a new house in Sunspear, Santagars that rule in Dawn. And, of course, the Freys we gave the Riverlands. And then the Mandalese we gave the North. So we've literally changed up every Lord Paramountcy that we could. No longer any Targaryen loyalists. No more stains on our throne. The only one that we haven't done is Highgarden, but they've been fairly loyal. But if we need to remove them, then we will of course do so. Now, I can call up her for trial. Let's go ahead and do that. Not going to get involved with the Iron Bank, I'm afraid. She's demanded a trial before the court, which Lord Paramount Clarent Crakehall shall oversee. Oh, he's not going to be that great, is he? He's got no stewardship. Yeah, his argument was so boring that many fell asleep, and she's been found innocent, so we will have to release her. I lose a bit of prestige for that, but hey, it is what it is. As a member of the royal family, should my son be given a member of the King's Guard? Not really. How are you a commander of the... Oh, you're not. You're a commander of the King's Gate, I see. You can have some cash. And it looks like there's a bunch of honorary titles that need to be distributed again. So let's go ahead and do that. Keeper of the Swans. Let's give it to Clarent. Master of the Horse can go to the Reach. High Almoner to Dawn. And my cupbearer will be the Lord of the Iron Islands. Why not? Got a small council position which could go to the High Septon just to keep him a little bit more on side. Lord Manderley, congratulations on your appointment to Warden of the North. Aris appointed to Warden of the South. And we are going to continue competing in tourneys despite our tender age of 70. We still have a 80 skill. It was 110, but I think when we turned... Yeah, when we turn 70, we get the old age demodifier, which minus 55 is pretty high, isn't it? But we did get a hit. So let's see how we do. We can have a Targaryen, actually, as my Master of Coin, but I don't want that at all. Doesn't look like anyone's that good. The best High Lord is the Lord of the Riverlands, or sorry, Lord Paramount is the Lord of the Riverlands. So we'll give it to him. See how he does. And another hit for us. And that one we beat. So we've beaten Sigawen Waters. And on to the next one. And we're still getting hit. So this is good. Despite our old age, we're still managing to beat much younger sprogs than ourselves. Adam we might struggle with. Yeah, we're getting hit here. Oh, but we got a hit. We recovered from his hit. And he's got a hit on us. You wish to be commander instead of Weimar. Go away. Oh no, Daemon has finally succumbed. He died of severe stress. What a shame. What a shame. So now we play as a young Daemon Blackfyre. Well, not actually a young, he's 55 to inherit, but nevertheless, he's got a whole heap of children as well. This will be interesting, actually. Well, firstly, we definitely want a funeral, because Daemon deserves immense gratitude. We've become an exalted man as well, which is good. That's only going to help Aegon hold on to the throne. Let's check his treasury very quickly. Can we equip any of the books? Nope. He's wearing Daemon's crown, which is a nice honour to our father. Let's equip Blackfyre, because that was the sword that our father would use. And we've got the fine set of armour as well. Right, all hail his grace, Aegon of the House Blackfyre, the fifth of his name, King of the Andals and the Rhoynar, and the first men, Lord of the Seven Kingdoms and Protector of the Realm. I imagine there will be an awful lot of factions for various other members of the family. Bittersteel being a pretty prominent one, actually, to be fair. Yeah, that could be a worry. The invitation has been sent to the lords and ladies of the realm to come to the funeral. It's time to prepare the feast and the funeral itself. Your Grace, the Conclave of the Citadel has selected Medgar the Darkfish. A Tully will join us in court. We're going to spend lavishly on food, hoping we don't go into debt with this. Oh, look at the deterioration of our income. Quite bad. I do need to appoint a new Master of Laws. I'm going to appoint Glendoff and then look to who we need to improve relations with. Who's my strongest vassal? Bittersteel comes close second. So we probably could do with doing this. Right, let's allow the duel. God, how old is old Rob now? Rob Brain is 69 as well. He's going to be deteriorating. Great career though in life. Sinister forces are at work. Poor old Clarent was attacked. That's not so good. And various people from our prisons seem to be being freed, but have we got a Targaryen? No. Yes, she is a Targaryen. And she has a claim. Can we just execute her? I can call her for trial, but there's not much point. No, it's going to increase my tyranny, so let's just put her in the ooblet. Make sure she doesn't escape. And that we have good control over her. After the feast, Lady Elaine and I ended up in a room with a big bed in the middle of the room. Despite the black beer and the obvious attraction between us, it suddenly felt a bit awkward being alone together. I kissed Elaine and we fell onto the bed. Go on, why not? And a request for me to send Commander Rob to the Reach to deal with bandits. Let's hope he serves us well. Oh, a new... Oh no, the Tully died. Fine. Oh no, Rob failed. That's not so good. And we're in debt. Dewin, who is heir to the High Lordship of the Barons, she's kind of a nobody, so we're not going to side with her. Well done, Rob, you succeeded that time. You want Bressa arrested? Sure. You want Gunsa arrested? Sure. Again, I need to send Rob. Eesh, these debts are not going to be easy to get rid of. Let's look into the Dragon Dreams as well, because I'm sure people want us dead. There is a plot to have Aerion killed, my son. Let's just check out who our heir is. Our heir is Alix, who is 31. He's a lunatic. He's got plenty of kids though. This one thing that the Blackfyres seem to be very good at. Their fertility is pretty good. Pretty good indeed. And here we go, the funeral. The friends and family of the departed, as well as a notable lords of the realm, arrive at the keep. The body of King Daemon cleared and prepared for viewing, dressed in the finest funeral garbs and accessories, sits in a casket placed at the feet of the ruling seat. The gathered crowd buzzes with I can't even read that, hushed whispers, cut with the mournful cries from those closest to the dead. Soon a priest enters the court and approaches the body. Turning to the assembled, the priest reads sacred rites over the dead and begins a eulogy. Noting the deeds of the deceased, the speech finished, the party join the funeral feast where close friends share tales of valour, glory and honour to keep the memory of the dead and combat grief's grasp as the body is interred. Ladies and gentlemen, King Daemon Blackfyre died of severe stress at the age of 70. He was a man who was a knight of the highest honour, as well as being known to be most fair to look upon. He was one of the greatest warriors of his generation, his martial prowess being famed throughout the kingdom. He wielded the famous steel sword Ice, the ancestral blade of House Stark, and Blackfyre, once the weapon of Aegon the Conqueror. And that is the end of the main man himself. May he rest in peace. Right, we're going to have some financial troubles here, but who knows, maybe soon we'll be alright. What a run he had, what a game he played, winning pretty quickly and then ruling and expanding his realm across the narrow sea and granting new paramountcies to everyone. He did a great job. It'll be interesting to see if young Aegon can finish what his father started. We will soon see. Let me know in the comments who you might like to see in the next episode. We will do another playthrough because the Blackfyre Rebellion series was mainly to be for Daemon. So let me know who you think we should play next. We'll continue for a little bit as Aegon this episode just to see if he can manage to hold on to everything. 57 gold. Rob, I can't afford it, man. I just can't afford it. Sorry. Good. Warden title stands empty. We need to give the Warden of the East. We'll have to pick it and when this war is over. Are you winning this? 45% in favour of the Lord Paramount, so that's good at least. Rhays Targaryen has elected for someone to fight for her, and she's selected Lord Mataris of Driftmark. You have that right. I will select someone. I've got Balerion of the Dragon Gate with 95. You've got 70. What does my Lord Commander have? 110. Lord Commander Ulrich, the Sword of the Morning. Lord Dane, wielding Dawn. I think he will fight for us. A 64-year-old. But he will stand for us. Lord Commander Ulrich drives his sword relentlessly at Mataris Targaryen, finally striking a mortal blow and killing him. Oh, I didn't realise he was a Targaryen. That's good. More Targaryens we can eliminate, the better. I'm afraid you will be going back to the cells. Or I can actually have you executed now. Even better. We can strangle her to death. Oh my god. Which changes fear by 5. Go on then. She's brought before you for her execution, and you proceed to strangle her to death with your bare hands. Is that because we are... I don't know. Do we count as extended family of Targaryens? Maybe we do. Who knows? It's not done our levy count any good, so I don't think that was probably a great move. Diplomacy -4. Yeah, that was really a bad move. Wow. Who knew? My son did not like my decision to withhold a title from him. I haven't got any titles to give. Go away. You're not having dragons. Oh, I should have given you Dragonstone. Oh, that was a bad misclick as well. God. Well, Aegon might not be holding on to it. But I think, ladies and gentlemen, we will end the Blackfyre series here. Our father Daemon did a tremendous amount, uniting the Iron Throne, taking over the High Lordship of Pentos, changing just the fabric of Westeros entirely. and doing a wondrous job at that. If you've enjoyed the series, then please do consider leaving a like. Hopefully I can earn your subscription and you will hit that red button to subscribe. But in the meantime, I will see you all in another episode.